Congressman Tim Burchett joins us now. Congressman, good to see you again.
Good seeing you, brother. It's good following my friend Greg Murphy. He's an excellent congressman, physician, and He's a pretty darn good second baseman.
Is that right? Well, I'll trust you on that one. Your thoughts on this Tennessee story? It's incredible to see a story like this. What's your initial reaction? What is happening here?
It doesn't surprise me. I don't think Joe Biden can find Tennessee on a map, much less Chattanooga. I don't trust this administration one bit. They've lied from the start about this thing. Kamala Harris is supposed to be in charge of it, and the only border she's been to is the Canadian border. Dadgummit, it's ridiculous. And I actually had a friend call me this morning. A good friend of mine, Scott Davis, was down there and saw it himself and sent me a text about it. I said, "What's going on?" He said, "I'm in the airport, and these kids are here, these Hispanic kids." He said they're all dressed up in brand new clothes, and he described the tennis shoes and the brand new backpacks they had. And I don't have any hatred or any ill will towards these kids. I hate it for them. I honestly do. I couldn't stand it if my little girl's put in this situation. But you got to realize they're going into a situation. We don't know who their parents are. It's they can adults can come claim them.
Where are they taking them? When they're getting to Tennessee, where exactly are they going? They get on this bus and go where? And then who?
Yeah. Who the hell knows, man? It's ridiculous. And they could be falling in the hands of human traffickers. We don't have any identification on them. We don't know who their moms and dads are. Somebody's going to come claim them, and they'll end up in trafficking. And that's a kind name for prostitution or who knows what else. It's a disgrace. We've magnetized this border, and we need to demagnetize it. We need to continue the wall. We need to start enforcing our dadgum laws. It's ridiculous. And to think, too, these actual kids are going to go to the head of the line. They're going to go to the head. You're not seeing poor American kids, blacks or whites or American Hispanic kids that are getting this kind of treatment. So it's a ridiculous situation. People are making money off of it. We have a horrible track record in keeping up with our children in this state and other states as well. And it's a disgrace. It really is.
Tennessee Senator Bill Hagerty tweeted out this: further evidence of the systematic resettlement of migrants in our communities that is occurring because Biden won't secure the border or enforce immigration laws, making illegal entry easy and removal of illegals non-existent. It's time for Biden to be transparent with Tennesseans. And I just want to reiterate for a second here. I just asked you what exactly the situation is. You're a congressman in this state, and you don't know. You've been given no information about where these kids are going. They're on a plane. They're on a bus. This is all funded by the federal government, and a congressman from Tennessee has no clue what the plan is or where they're going.
Absolutely none whatsoever. And I would dare say the president or the vice president knows what's going on. Somebody else is calling the shots. This is a rudderless ship right now, and we are in some serious trouble in this nation.
Something else. What do the politics of this situation look like at this point is my final question. I mean, you look at this border, you look at everything. I would have to think that the vast majority of Americans find a story like this and the stories that are coming out of the border outrageous, no matter their politics. It's just idiotic. What is the political play on their end from the White House?
There isn't one other than to say, Biden's taken his immigration, his thing is from the squad. He's this whole deal dealing with the Middle East. He's dealing with Rashida Tlaib, and it's just a disgrace. It's immoral is what it is. And the Democrat Party ought to be ashamed, and they ought to quit making excuses and quit trying to blame Trump. Trump derangement syndrome is a reality. I'm sure the American psychic.
I agree with that 100%. Yeah, I mean,
the American Psychiatric Association is going to come out with that in a few years, and it's because he's not in the office anymore. They got to start accepting responsibility. They're all prancing around not wearing their mask, but telling everybody else they got to wear their mask. They're saying, let's defund the police, but yet we're going to spend over $1 billion and give the mayor of Washington, D.C. her own army, literally, their own attack force.
$1.9 billion to protect themselves, and they sat there and laughed as cities burned last year in riots. It's priceless how much they cover their own butts. All right, Congressman Tim Burchett from Tennessee, sir, thank you so much for the time. Good to see you.
Always glad to be with you, brother. Thank you.